Okay everybody, I'm going to show you how to record a song in separate parts and then quantize it afterwards and save it to a file. The reason I'm doing this is because I found it very difficult to find in the manual how to do it, so I hope it'll be some help to you. Okay, start off by once you switch the piano on, make sure the accompaniment part is switched off because that could start going and we don't want that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to actually tap the tempo so I can get the right speed for the song I want. And that starts a rhythm, but I'll just stop that because that's just how it is. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to press the record button, hold it, and then press number 1, which will mean that number 1 track is waiting for me. It should start recording as soon as I start playing, so I'll start off. I'll stop that. Play it back just to see if it actually did play, so I'll rewind it to the beginning and then play. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll stop that, rewind it to the beginning each time just to make sure. I'll then press the record again and go to number 2, and this time I'm going to put some bass on, so I'll press the bass button and select the bass that I like the sound of, so I'm going to use vintage round, which seems okay, and it's waiting for me, so as soon as I start recording it'll record the part 2 onto that track. So here we go. That's fine, so I press the record button again to stop it. We'll do the same process again, so I'm going to then now press the record, well I'll rewind it first, I'll press the record button, go to track 3, and I'll find some drums actually, I think. So I'll go to drums and real drums, I expect they'll be okay. And then we should be ready to just play the drums in there because it'll start as soon as I start playing. So let's just make sure we got this right. Stop that. Now, I've got 3 tracks there, and if I play them back, they probably don't sound too bad. Let's have a listen to that. So I'll go back to the beginning, press play. Now, that's not too bad, but the trouble is the quantization is not very good. It's the timing. So you would think it would be dead straightforward to go to the timing section, but actually it's not. You have to actually go to the menu button, go across to menu 2, come down to where it says song create, press enter, and then move across to where it says channel, and it then says quantize. We'll press enter onto that. It's on channel 1. I want to make that into quarter notes, so I'll move it, press over to where it says the quarter notes. So it's there, that's it on there, and that's fine. So I'm going to press enter on that. That's now quantized the track 1. I'll then move it down to track 2. It's still on quarter notes, which is fine, so that's 8 beats to the bar. So then I'll press enter on that one, and that's done. And then if I move down to the next one, which is my 3rd track at the moment, you could have 16 tracks altogether, obviously. And then I'm going to press enter again, because that's going to record that. Now I think you should find that the actual, rewind it again, we should find that it sounds a lot better and more in tune, or not in tune, but more actually in time. So let's try that. There we go. Right, great. So assume that we've actually recorded the whole thing now. I'm now going to actually go across to the select button across here. Actually, I've got to just exit out of this part, so I'll exit out of that. And I'll go across to select, and now I can, it says 50 popular songs, but I don't want that. I'm going to move across to the user, and I'm going to, well, I've already got one song that's called this, so I'm going to record, I should just press yes to this, okay, and what it'll do is it'll say save, and then I can if I change the name, it will give it an original name. So I'll delete the one that's already there, and I'll just call it 1, 2, 3, 4. So, or whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'll just put a few names in there, any name you want, because it's only a test piece anyway. And once I've done that, I press OK, and that's now saved on there. So it'll come up here. It's called CEHK, whatever that might be, and that's now saved forever. That's how you do it. Okay, I hope that's been a help to you all, and thank you very much.